Okay, so I just came back from the IELTS, the writing part. Yo peeps, it's Victor. I hope you're doing well. I'm looking at the footage of this video and I'm realizing that it doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm very messy. I don't convey really. I'm not very clear. Oh, okay. Grocery shopping. Hi, sir. Hi. So this test is very specific. So if you're not taking this test or you're not considering to pass this test, there's no point really for you to watch this video in reality, and there are plenty of videos online that are really good, probably better than mine to explain anyways or to give tips. You can go for instance to Roads to IELTS, which is a really good, I really recommend, it's a really good resource from the IELTS test itself. But otherwise, if you have no interest in the IELTS test, just skip this video and I see you next week, okay? Alright, thank you, sir. Yo peeps, this is Victor. I'm currently at Avalon Airport, which is like 60 kilometers away from Melbourne, and I'm going to Sydney. Let's go. For the story, my flight got delayed. We're boarding, finally. I don't know, it was super late when I arrived in Sydney. It was probably 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning. Okay, just arrived in Sydney. The vibe is very different here. At the time I reached the guest house and it was 4 a.m. So basically I slept 2 hours. Like 7 a.m. in the morning, I'm rushing to this IELTS test. Gonna make it. So I'm currently in UTS, University of Technology of Sydney. So basically you have the writing part. So the writing part you have 2 tasks. So the first one is, I think mine was like about, I had like a graph about, you know, tourism data and stuff like this. So I had to like explain the data I had. Okay, so just to sum up, 2 tasks. One is about analyzing data. Second one is a free essay, kind of. 2 tasks. Time management is very important, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and it goes very smooth. And then they take your copy and then you move on to the second part, which is the reading part, so you have text. So the secret on this one is that you have different text and you have to reply. Sometimes it can be true or false, so not true or false question. Did you get anything what that guy said? I didn't. And you have to fill with words, 1, 2, 3 words. Stop. Okay, this is a mess. Let's make it more clear. So the reading part, you have 40 questions and you have several texts. And you need to be a fast reader and you need to understand quickly. So the trick on this one is to waste your time on reading carefully every single line of the text. The methodology on this, I repeat, is you read the titles, you read the first line, you read the last line, and it gives you a global idea. Then you read the questions. And then you go back to the text because you will remember that in this paragraph, specific paragraph, there is the answer I'm looking for. I hope it makes more sense. If I don't make sense, Road to IELTS. Last part is the listening. So listening basically is gradually. So you listen, you have to fill the gaps. So it's like 30 minutes, and then you have 10 minutes at the end to copy all your answer on the exam sheet that you will return at the end. So basically you listen. It can be like conversation. We had conversation. We had the map and someone explaining where to find different buildings on the map. So it gradually gets more and more complicated. But I mean, if you are focused, it really goes quite smoothly, I would say. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the writing part, and then you are convocated to go for the speaking part, the oral part. It's kind of like an interview, basically. They first ask you to introduce yourself. They say what you are doing here in Australia or wherever you are, and then they pick a question, I think, and they ask you a question. I don't know. It's very various topics. You know, the idea is just to make you talk and see how you express yourself. Okay, so just to share a little story, I was actually supposed to take the test. Okay, so then I tried to share in the video a little like misadventure that happened to me, I would say. Basically, I was supposed to take the IELTS test in Singapore, but I registered with my old passport, and in between the moment I registered in the test, the actual test, I renewed my passport. I had a different number, passport number, and they didn't let me in because I was supposed to notify them. I didn't do it. I was pissed. I wanted to share in this video. Doesn't matter. I took it in Sydney anyways. Let's move on from it. And still, they didn't let me in. I was like, what the hell? Anyway, that's my bad. I didn't check, but still, I lost $400. Alright, and this is me trying to do a cool transition. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Alright, I'm just gonna end the video there. I can't stand it anymore. I think this video is kinda, I don't know, I'm not really good. I don't feel really good at explaining how to take tests and shit. It's not really my thing, so happy I tried. I'm gonna stop here. I see you next week for a more fun video. Next week is gonna be the Great Ocean Road Trip, so I think it's gonna be a bit more fun video. I tried on that, didn't work so well. I'm learning. Thank you guys for watching. If you are still with me, cheers.